I want to make it real time. We want to build a podcast together, and we
Okay.
want to document the journey as we do it. And I know you have equipment, so good for you. Yeah, this is
Okay.
amazing. So
Good
what
one.
else you got? What else you got?
I'm have a set for this one. I'm gonna get a green screen for my behind,
Why green
and
screen? You don't need a
maybe
green screen.
you don't need it.
Actually,
Okay,
this is very nice. You just need a LED light from IKEA.
I will get it.
Get a LED. It's very cheap. It's less than $20. It's called LED light bulb. It's a like a round light bulb.
The
And
ring light, you mean?
no, it's not a ring. You can get a ring as well, but these are like let me show you. I think
I can get one from Amazon Canada. So if you
hold
can
on.
find one there, that would be so quick.
Yeah, I think yeah, everywhere has it. It's a round LED, and when you put it underneath, it will change the whole background in different colors.
Mhm.
And it's
Good,
since you have a white corner, it will look great. So you don't need to add anything else. Those
certainly.
colors
Okay.
more than enough.
Perfect. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
And are you connected on your microphone right now?
I'm not connected on my microphone because I was downstairs. So just
Okay.
it's
So
very fast
this is
in here.
this is what I think we should do. Uh,
I
we
have a
need
few
to
ideas if we can just
go ahead.
move forward. We have because I've been broadcasting before. I have OBS studio
Mm-hmm.
and connected directly to the YouTube to go live if you want.
Okay.
It will be recorded as well on the YouTube. So either I have to create a new channel or you can join each other's channel, one of
Yeah.
these, and then we can proceed when using the microphone, connecting via this platform or Zoom, whatever works better, and we can record it together. And I have a different screen, one here, another a big TV. I cannot. I don't know. I can show it here. It's a desktop. This is one of the desktop. Sorry,
Okay.
it's so messy here.
It's okay.
And one of them is another TV
Mm-hmm.
over there.
Mm-hmm.
So um, it's we have everything to we need to get it going. So I can broadcast on this one and then look at that one for the other person that I'm interviewing with, and also I can see the whole other picture. The ex the other end, what the viewers can see on the TV as well.
Okay.
So we have a whole set.
So this is what I'm thinking. Like, you don't have to complicate the technical side. As long as you
Mhm.
have a good microphone, that's all you need. Because you have already a good voice. I like your voice.
Thank
It's
you.
it's a radio voice, so you already got that,
I appreciate it.
and you have a good microphone. These are more than enough. What matters in these podcasts is how you question. What is the vibe you create? Is it a very serious conversation? Is it a fun conversation? How you can, because like if you're an interviewer, the skill set that you have, you could be Adel Ferdowsi, or you could be
Mhm.
another random person. It all comes down to how intelligent you are when you speak to people, that you can get to the bottom of their heart and their emotion, and you bring out the emotion. So that's very important, I believe, in interviews. And if you looks like you like it already. That's why you
Exactly.
already have all these equipments. And now this
Exactly.
is the opportunity. So, and the opportunity is, I'm thinking to run a constant. I don't want to stop. And you need to know your bandwidth. How much time you can put into this? Can you produce once per week? If
Definitely, I can do it once per week. If we can keep going in a specific time, maybe we can do it in a certain, period. For example, at weekend in a certain time, and we can then go. If I find the job as well, I can proceed and move it forward because it's a weekend. So that will keep going. I currently have an appointment with Nicole as well to get a polish a strategy that I've been thinking about, talking to her, and then we proceed with a good structure, how we can interview the other people. And we have a couple of people, like you, like one that you introduced us. And yesterday we had Matt. He's so good in AI, and we also, he's here then.
You already joined. Okay.
Perfect.
Hey Matt, we are building a podcast live and we are documenting the journey.
Here he is as well. So live and
Okay, so
present.
this is what I think. Uh, First of all, I don't know if you can stick to one specific date because we have to reach out to success stories. We
Hmm.
cannot reach out to any random people. We don't want random people on this podcast. We want people who got results out of Breakthrough Elites, and we want to echo their story. We want to talk about how, like, this is the gist of the conversation. How BTE helped them. What was the reason they joined BTE? What was their mindset before joining BTE? And how do they do right now? If they have a success story to talk about, they're more than welcome to apply. And we'll have to have a form. I'm gonna build the form. We're gonna send them the form. They're gonna fill it out. You're gonna read
Exactly.
the answers. If you see they are a good fit, we'll send them the invitation. You figure out the technical. Do you want to do it on the Zoom? Do you want to do it here? Do you want to do it on OSP or whatever? We can add you as an admin to the YouTube channel. We can broadcast it on YouTube. We can put it everywhere. That's the goal.
That, then no matter.
Yeah, we can just promote it on Instagram, but promote it on YouTube, promote it everywhere, because this is going to be the the proof, right? This podcast is going to show the world how amazing our community is and what we're doing uh, for people. Then it will bring more people. And as you do this more, because we already have a lot of success stories, you can start with them. And as you
Mhm.
go forward, there will be more success stories. There will be more people join. And then you can
Exactly.
keep going. You can keep going. And then you will have Nicole and Sonos as your backup. Okay,
Exactly.
because you have the equipment, you have the radio voice, you are, I think you're closer to production than other
Yeah,
people.
I'm thinking about getting some information and also getting help for preparing the questions and getting in touch with the interviewees, and that to be by the help of Nicole and Sanas, because they are so good in keep retrieving the knowledge.
I think they
And
should be your first guest. Your first guest should be Sanaz. She
good.
can talk about the acquisition, what she did, how BT helped her, and she has a C level, so she has a lot of leverage that you can
Exactly.
use in your interview. And since you know her, it could be a very good test to start with. So she should be your first guest. Nicole can be your next guest because she promoted in the job as well.
Mhm.
And then we can start looking. And as you get popular, as your podcast get popular, people want to be. At some point, they might want to pay us to be on this show, but we don't want
Exactly.
to do that. But this is not a business plan. But let's start something. I want you to find out about the tech side of things, and we want to do a test. Let's do one test with Sanaz and see how it turns out.
Definitely, I will coordinate that. Coordinate that in 1 or 2 days, because I have everything set up right now. I will do it. I will work on it today and tomorrow morning, and we'll go a test tomorrow or after tomorrow.
Good.
We'll do it.
Yeah. Work on that, and then I'll help you with anything logistics, guests, help us any support that you need, and then with the distribution of the content.
We'll be in touch. Definitely, we have to coordinate together to move forward with
Yeah.
all the things that we've thought about. So it's
Yeah.
easy then.
And I want you to be the lead. Okay, you're the podcast lead. Okay, from
Okay.
now on, and then use Sanaz and Nicole as your first guest. Talk to them, see how you want to structure the frame, the questioning, and we don't want them to be too long because people won't listen. It
Okay.
doesn't have to be too short, but it has to be enough. Maybe I don't know, maybe 30 minutes, maybe 45 minutes. Look, I we shouldn't go more than an hour. It depends.
I'm
What
thinking
is
about
your idea?
20 minutes for the first session.
20
I
minutes.
think 20 minutes, it should be less than 30 minutes. The most
Oh,
successful podcast I've always following. It's the
And
most
that
of
was for
them are
test
20 minutes, 30 minutes.
because I don't know how it go far it goes, but yeah, I think is we start with yeah around 30 minutes maybe.
By the way, I wanted to bring up something Max last time uh, suggested to me that I could share some of my experience using the AI and the lessons I got from Alex course, especially LinkedIn connections. Recently, the good news is that I have been able to secure 3 coffee chats with 3
Nice.
leaders. They are really leaders because they have been VP and directors in Google, Amazon, the other one in Facebook. So using your lessons, I've been able to do so.
Then
This is something
then
I can.
Matt is your next guest then.
That,
Yeah, you already have 2 guests. Go for it. And you don't have to do one per week. If you have the bandwidth, you can do three, and then we use it as backup. We release one per week. And
definitely.
To
the
be
most
honest,
successful
sorry for
series, yeah. Go ahead.
to be honest, before, because Alex mentioned that we need to have a before after. For instance, when we see the Instagram photos of us, like beauty salons, they have before after. And to be honest, personally, I had some information how to connect in LinkedIn with leaders and with seniors, but the competitive advantage that I got through lessons of Alex here in this platform was that it gave me some blueprints, some practical blueprints, and gave me some confidence that, hey, if you do it, you will get the result. And I got this blueprint from someone who is engineer, you know, he's not a specific only in HR. He used to be an engineer. That's the different part of it.
Yeah.
And
That's why we
I
call it
can
HRIS, guys. We don't call it HR. HR people are different than HRIS.
yes,
HRIS means HR information.
inform information
We are in
system.
HRIS. We help HR people, but we are not HR. We don't consider ourselves HR. We consider ourselves IT.
Exactly. So what I'm suggesting for Matt, just have a little chat of 1 or 2 minutes together, and I because he has a great knowledge in most of the AI and how to use them and how to formulate them and what is the structure and the base of them. So it's the better to have a knowledge base from him. So he needs to gather all that information, make a knowledge base, and then depending on that, we have to find a platform that he can deploy and bring that knowledge basically in there, put the links, put the key information also. And he just had a template he posted in uh, on the
Are you talking about the podcast?
and then I just suggested that after all these, we are going to reach to him to make a description on the podcast about what
Oh,
he's done.
oh, like helping with the description.
Exactly.
Okay,
It was
okay.
my suggestion. First the knowledge base. He has a very good knowledge on
The
AI.
thing the thing is, it's simply achievable with the information I taught you about the Chat GPT course. It chat because as soon as you start uh, recording these sessions, make sure you record it in Zoom or in a platform that comes with AI in a way that it will transcript it. Even if you do it here on a school, everything gets transcribed. So you will have the transcript of the uh, podcast.
Mhm.
Then we feed that back to ChatGPT. It will give us the description. It will give us. We also include that in the podcast series because we want to host the podcast as well on the community. We want to post it on YouTube. We want to post it on social. We want to post it everywhere. Okay. And I like what Matt suggested before after. We call it BTE before after. That would be the uh, uh, center of
Slogan.
the conversation. Okay. BTE before after. What happened? And Another thing that Matt mentioned, maybe we can ask people which course had the biggest impact on you. Then we
Exactly.
can get to, because one of the reasons that I want this podcast is that to tell the world that we have so many courses, to tell the world that we can help you in different dimensions. Some people go through a transformation on LinkedIn course, whereas some people go through transformation on the interview course. Another person went to transformation on the CCM course. One person actually was a member of our mastermind, but she told me I went to a transformation on the free zone when you talked about resume. So every breakthrough happens at some point in the different course or different environment or different scenarios. So I want you to be the you were the investigator to understanding where the breakthrough happened, because these are called we are called breakthrough elites. What does it mean? Elites who are going through a breakthrough. We are elites that are going through a breakthrough. So your job as a podcaster is to investigate how people went through a breakthrough. This is your first question. Okay, hey, you're a member of breakthrough elites.
Hmm.
We want to prove that what we promised we did, which is breakthrough and transformation. So, what was your breakthrough? When did you go through a breakthrough? Which course impacted you the most? What was you before, after? What is your before and what is your after? And then, this, if this is a center of your questioning, then you can get to the deep, go deep and get to the root cause of how people, like for example, Matt mentioned I knew something about networking, but I never knew how to do it. I got the blueprint. Also, we have to respect confidentiality. We don't want members to give all the answers to audience, because we want people to come to the program and learn it in the program. They cannot learn, even if they hear about it, they might get some ideas, but they don't learn it unless they go through the program here in the school with the system that we have.
For
Please.
instance, one thing that I got from Alex's lesson, one of the slides that you presented was about, I took a note, was about follow-ups. You said initial contact is not only text. Text is just one of the formats. You can have voice, you can send video, you can send GIF or even images, because it gets much better when people see something like most people don't send GIF. And recently, uh, some of the fellows in the community asked me, "We see that you have sent video because as a homework, you ask us, Alex, to send a screenshot of our recent conversation." Some people pay attention to the details and
Interesting.
ask
And they
me,
came to you. Okay.
"Yeah, did you send a video?" And say yes. And uh, it would be interesting for people to know that I use the Loom. I went to the profile of each leader that I like to have a coffee chat with, and then the screen is their profile, and there is a circle with my face talking with them, but when the background is their profile picture, and it's very interesting to them that
Yeah, exactly.
I'm checking their profile and I'm introducing myself, but less than 30 seconds, because people
Us-
don't like to.
Using Loom alone will
Yeah.
distinguish you from the competition, because not a lot of people know about Loom and not a lot of people use Loom. So the fact that you use Loom and send the Loom link to them just puts you in a whole different level. That alone. It's,
Secondly, I use Canva chat, Canva video. It's free. It's free. You just record your screen with your video, like your camera, along
Mhm.
with desktop sharing, just like Loom. But the thing is that you can download the video free of charge.
okay.
And
That's
then you
nice.
can send the video like 3 megabytes, 4 megabytes.
I
Okay,
would
Matt, I think
Loom,
we
because when you use Loom, you would notice who viewed your video.
can. Mhm.
Yes,
You want to
yes,
send that video to 100 people. Then
yes.
if
It
you
has
use
a
Loom,
counter.
you can track it.
Yes, yes.
So there's no problem by paying a little bit. And Loom is like 60 days free, I guess, 30 days, 60 days free. So by the time you guys find job, it would be free, and then you get a
The
job,
other
you can pay for it.
Right. The other thing I want to mention here is that based on Alex, before the reason that I'm bringing up this is that I want to have a background and kind of clues for our conversation. The other thing which is very, very game changer to me is that Alex Blueprint is always reminding us that you need to follow up. First follow up 48 hours, second follow up 5 days, third follow up after that. If nothing happened, just move on. And this gives us a kind of courage that we reach out. We are
Exactly.
not afraid of reach out. Second time, third time. Why are we afraid of following up? And then I realize when I follow up, people answer to me.
Exactly.
One of them even today morning answered me from Phoenix, Arizona. He's a very famous author.
There you go.
That's
It's just because of follow up.
Yeah, follow up is
Yeah.
key.
we have a saying, fortune is in follow up, guys. Fortune
Exactly.
is in follow up. Remember that. And all of you are here. There is a reason we follow up with you. You never came here because of the one text or one message.
And
Either
then,
me or
Alex, you
my
always
AI
say that,
followed up with
yeah,
you.
you put yourself in front of their eyes.
Exactly.
This was this is very important. I never noticed that
Yeah.
before.
So let's not get sidetracked. This is about
Good.
podcast, and we have to leave. So
Yeah,
Max,
have to be somewhere else in 45
yeah.
minutes. I'm so sorry.
So I think you got everything that you need. We're gonna
Exactly.
document this journey live, and I'm gonna make a section podcast series. For now, you're gonna be the lead. Start with Sanaz, Nicole, Matt, and then let's build it live in front of people's eyes.
Definitely. I will do that.
Okay?
And I will follow up with you and I'll give you some
Yeah.
updates at the a certain section, not every,
Okay.
but
Yeah.
certain section.
Let's go, and we'll connect like this
Def-
whenever we need to. Cool.
Thank you so much,
See you around.
Alex.
Take care,
Wish you
guys.
a great day.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good